Mr. Ammerman, can you please come to the office? Yes it is. Yeah, we have another problem. My dad shows up. The dean of the school, who was actually punched in the face a few days earlier. Not by me, but by someone who's a good friend of mine, and the dean pissed me off.
Woo!
I wasn't going to do it. He got sent to Excel. I was okay. So my dad shows up, and the dean says, you know, we have a rule here. And he explains the rules about piercings. And of course, my dad does not like my piercings and says, don't you think that sounds a little bit sexist? I can sue you for that. After that, I think the schools that I went to just realized, let that fucking kid go. Let my piercings go! My brother! Yeah, I actually did let them go because I was a zero gauge at the time. I wasn't even planning on going this big, but guess what? Shit happens. This shit's fucking addictive. It's so much fun. Because I see new jewelry, and every single time I see it, I'm like, oh, I can fit that. I can fit that. And someone's like, dude, you just stretched your ear a few days ago. Fuck that. I inherited that scream from my mom. My dad, like I said, cool as shit. My mom, on the other hand,
Bad shit.
not so much. Yeah, you know, like, there's, like, certain people that when they're about to snap, this is what I do. I will seriously just sit there quietly, mind my own fucking business, and just wait. And I will build shit up in my head until it gets right up to here, and I will beat the fuck out of you. My mom, on the other hand, no, she's not as discreet. Her fuse, you know, her boiling point gets up to about here, and she's just like, ah!
What?
She actually did that one time. Me and my brother, little shits, because yes, we were assholes when we were younger too. Sitting in the back of the car, pissing her off. He's punking me! He's on my side! After so much shit, sure enough, she fucking grabs the wheel, starts swerving all over the road going, ah! And of course, me and my brother are little assholes, so we're in the back seat just going, woo! She gets out of the car and starts using a bunch of words that I, at the time, did not even know. I knew them then. Well, she calls my dad on a cell phone, and this is back when, like, cell phones were like a fucking brick. Calls my dad and says, you need to pick up your kids, otherwise they're gonna stay here and I'm gonna walk. And I kinda knew she was bluffing. Kinda. And then I looked at the field around us and I realized, you know what? I didn't see a store for miles. There's a big field out there. If we disappear, that sucks! Except I was a little shit, so I'm pretty sure I could outrun her. My brother, on the other hand, little chunky kid, he's fucked. But that's the same rule from, like, running from a gator, okay? Everyone says if you run from a gator, you don't run zigzag, confuse or some shit like that. No, you run faster than the person that you're with. Thank you. And I was a lot faster than my brother. You ever seen the Blob? Yeah, he was like that. He was a fierce motherfucker, but he was fat and slow. It works really good for a skinny little fast kid. And, you know, my mom actually told me one time that mothers of teenagers know why some animals eat their young. I was like, fuck, man, I'm really gonna die. It's gonna happen. I swear to God. Eventually, I'll be like fucking, 40 years old. She'll be like 90. And she'll just be like, hey, remember that one time you were 7? BAM! Can't. It's gonna happen. And everyone always says shit about, like, oh, having kids is so horrible. You know what? I've actually been with a girl that has 2 kids. They were the greatest fucking thing in the entire world. I love it. But the only thing is, I'm afraid to have my own. Because my dad jinxed me. He gave me the curse. And the curse really is when a father goes to his son and says, I hope you have kids just like you one day. I can't wait until that actually happens. I'm not ready for it. I'm scared, but when it happens, I swear to God, he's going to take over the world. But before that, I'm going to buy this kid energy drinks and say, let's go see Grandpa. All right, so I'm kind of finishing up the end of my show a little bit. You know, sorry to torture you guys for so long.
I know, it's killing us.
It's pronounced Andrew, and I hate it when you call me God in bed, too. Jesus fucking Christ. That's just rude. That's because I'm a gentleman. If you're yelling out, oh God, I'm not going to say, pap. I'm just going to be like, I'll finish.
Yeah, what about God? God is here somewhere.
God, I hope not. Otherwise, I'm fucked. Alright, so anyways, like I said earlier, I'm not a comedian. I just talk that already. I just talk about parts of my life. I am a Jedi. And
Prove it.
come here. Come here. Come here. Come on! Alright, so you're gonna be up on stage later, so you know this should be alright. Okay? Now, I've never met you before, right, Carol?
Oh, shit.
Not once before in my life have I ever met this girl. So, how are we going? I am actually a Jedi. If you don't believe me,
No, don't believe you.
smile. Damn right.
She looks like she's trying not to.
Try it.
I think she's
She
crying.
can't. She can't not smile because of the Jedi mind trick.
Hands up to the side.
You see these? I'm gonna make her breast disappear with no smoke and no mirrors. No smoke. No smoke!
I know, seriously, one last
It's gotta be a cool trick, alright? So, you see that she has nothing up her sleeves, okay? And you see that I don't really have long sleeves. Okay. Focus. Gone. Hold on. Making them reappear is the hard part. I'm trying. It takes concentration. These are boobs. I like boobs. I mean, there are no boobs.
Bring it back!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I am David Copperfield. All right, I just got one more awkward story to talk about. And this is it. This is my newest one because I really don't fucking think of material before I get on here. I just start with old shit and go from there. So, earlier today I was talking to one of my friends online. And she asked me if you've ever seen Two Girls, One Cup. Until today, I was able to proudly say no. Because I heard about it. And I heard that shit was disgusting. Who knows how long that shit's been out? Anyone? Years? About years. Yeah, the people that know that, you're fucking sick.
I got an handmade gift.
Okay, that's not much better. So she was harassing me on Facebook. And get this, she was one of the people that knew that I wasn't really just an ass. And she sent me a message. Have you seen Two Girls, One Cup? I said proudly no. She says you should see it. I said no. For a half an hour she was bitching that I have to see that shit. And eventually I got sick of it. She sends me a link. I click it. Ew! Disgusting! The shit that they do with that is fucking gross. And all of you who have not seen that, don't fucking watch it. I beg of you. And the worst thing about it was during the middle of it, I farted, so it was like I was actually there. Alright, so, anyways, in honor of Twisted Tristan, since he is no longer here, I have prepared a sword swallowing act. Now, this sword It's not as big as his, but hey, you know it's not the size of your sword. It's
That's the size of yours.
The force of the thrust.
Did you notice the touchstone color of it? Yeah, this actually is white.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
So watch your eyes and dry out.
Which one do you want?
All right.
I'd like to see
Now
your
this
eyes.
is a dangerous trick. So I need your silence and I need my concentration. Really, that's it?
Go balls deep! 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 Go balls deep!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Andrew!
I'm sure a lot of you have seen on Facebook he wrote a letter to Santa or his little government manifesto, I don't know which it is. Anyway, Santa goes and and there's a bow here somewhere.
Yay! I wrote a letter to Santa. Saying that I love bottle of scotch, but hey, you know what? Irish whiskey is still just as fucking good.
Dude, Jared, right?
I know it is. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, you know, guys and bitches and assholes and whatnot. That works too. I'm sure you've had it.
Give it up for Jerome, come on. He's walked off his feet. And remember, all of our components are working for tips and tips alone, including myself. So, if you want, go up to Drew, shove money in his pants. Just be careful because you might have hit one of the piercings.